With the new game platform launching, Mario takes the stage once again to do his thing. Nintendo's standard plan for the charming mustachioed plumber is to delight audiences of all ages by synthesizing decades of hop and bop greatest hits and adapting them into whatever new system or controller they happen to come up with. Is this simple but sublime formula still foolproof? Switching up his MO ever so slightly, the villainous Bowser perpetrates a home invasion that flings Mario right out of the castle, with several dozen levels separating him from his ladylove, Princess Peach. Bowser gets to spend some quality time with the princess, Mario gets to romp through a whole bunch of wild obstacle courses, and you get to play it. Everyone wins. The landscape around Mario and friends is colorful and connected by paths that open up as you clear each new area. It's a veritable world of worlds, with each themed area playing host to different stages and various types of challenges. Ghost houses play with your perception with illusory tricks, underwater levels require different skills to navigate, and Bowser's ill-mannered offspring reside in fortresses waiting to be challenged. Some stages can be completed in different ways, and there's bonus content when you finish the game, although the special levels are held ransom until you've collected enough star coins in the normal stages. You can roll with just you and Mario, or get together with a few friends for an interesting and often enjoyable, if occasionally maddening, multiplayer experience. Up to 5 players can get in on the action, with one person using the Wii U touchscreen, effectively influencing the game from the outside, which ends up being one of the game's most enjoyable and interesting features. Coin Battle Mode, featured in Super Mario Bros. Wii, returns to provide a competitive diversion, while Boost Rush Mode, where the level scrolls more quickly as you collect more coins, provides a new and novel addition that's worth a few plays. Both become much more fun when played with a group. There are also challenges, mini levels that exist outside the game for quick bursts of Mario. Mario faces some tough jumps and tricky enemies, but he's got the moves to cope with any situation. He can butt stomp, bounce off walls, and utilize a wide variety of power-ups that let him toss fireballs and snowballs or even fly, although the new flying squirrel suit might be the least exciting flight-granting power-up in the series' history. Mario might actually have more moves than he really needs, bringing along just about everything he's ever learned through both the 2D and 3D games. Yoshi is back, and you can pick up baby versions of him to gobble up enemies and utilize special abilities. There's a lot of room to play around with Mario's repertoire, but basic running and jumping can get you through any stage. Don't expect it to be a total cakewalk, though.
Oh no!
Every stage has its own set of challenges and hidden secrets, and the game pulls from the supersized bag of tricks the series has accumulated over the years, most notably the certifiably classic Super Mario World and Super Mario Bros. 3. You won't find too many brand new ideas here, and longtime players will get the feeling that this new Mario can't compare to the plumber in his glory days, but it's nonetheless difficult not to have fun. The sheer curiosity to see what the game will throw at you next is a consistent motivator to keep going. You'll surely lose a few lives to tricky levels, but the game is pretty generous with the one-ups. Things change considerably when you bring other players into the action. As a general rule, more characters running around a level makes things more chaotic, but it can still be fun to bounce around a level with your buddies. Tilt controls come into play every once in a while, but take a back seat to the Wii U gamepad. The touchscreen elements grant one player a great deal of power to affect the game environment. Placing platforms and manipulating enemies feels surprisingly novel, and while you'll occasionally have the notion that you're getting away with something, there's a certain degree of unpredictability that successfully mitigates this. Sure, it's on a new console, and the graphics are in high definition, but Mario's world doesn't really look that much different than it has in the last few games. Not that that is a problem. The bright and stylized cartoon graphics are friendly and fun, giving the action a lot of personality without ever feeling too busy. Even so, and in the same way the game constantly demonstrates real creativity but never quite reaches true originality, it feels as if the designers simply stopped at good enough. Nintendo really has this kind of game down to a science, to the point where players can almost take for granted that the newest Mario game will hit a certain standard of quality. It's not the most inspired piece of work, but New Super Mario Bros. Wii U satisfies the requirements for a great platformer and does a good job of putting the system's touchscreen to interesting use. The game is actually at its best when another human being is involved, and if you're on board with the Wii U, it's a great chance to get in touch with your new system. See this and other GT shows and game reviews on the GT Originals iOS app, available now on the App Store.